What's up, everybody, and welcome to my NXT Takeover London, England review, which I almost forgot that day on it was on a Wednesday. Yes, it was, and that it started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I gotta say, London, England. Well, I'm gonna say it right here. This is one I gotta love the London crowds, because I can't even tell what they're chanting half the time, but every time they chant something or sing a song and add Russell's name into it, it's just awesome. Just like freaking awesome. So you can't really deny what they do with that. But pretty much as the fans were chanting NXT, they kicked it off with Asuka, which got a major pop going against Emma, or Evil Emma, and people were chanting, "Asuka's gonna kill you, Asuka's gonna kill you," and they said, "Let's go Asuka," and they even went from an Olay chant, well, it was like Asuka, 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 instead of Olay chant, which once again it was a great match, kick off the show with her and Emma, and people were doing yes chants thing when they was doing kicks, and I kind of thought whatever the team's called, the Dilemma or whatever it is, with her and Dana Brooke, we thought it was going to be kind of a lot of run-ins right there, kind of a little bit overbooked, but Asuka was able to still win the match with that spinning back kick on Emma to win the match, taking out Dana Brooke. So it was a great, awesome match to start off the show with Emma and Asuka. They really put on a great match, and I gotta say, it's a good thing they put Emma back on NXT, because she wasn't doing nothing when they put her in the main roster in WWE. So, but like, thank goodness they put her Evil Emma back on NXT. It was awesome. It was just great. Like, the crowd was just loving it out there, because after they kept messing with the referee, they thought distracting the referee was gonna work, but it didn't even work. Next match, which pretty much got another, probably made the biggest pops out of the building of the entire night. Big Cass, Enzo Amore, NXT Tag Team titles on the line, go against Dash and Dawson, which they got out, came out there, got a major reaction, pretty much bada boom, baddest dudes in the room. How you doing, pretty much. I almost messed that up right there. Bada boom, baddest guys in the room. How you doing? And pretty much him and Cass got in the ring. People loved everything they said, and pretty much this is always awesome. But you know, there was only one word to describe Dash and Dawson, and I'm gonna spell it out for ya, as Big Cass said, and the crowd went SAWFT, soft, and pretty much everyone was like singing "Let's Go Enzo," and talking. I guess they were saying a Seven Nation Army. "Oh Enzo, we love you," and they were singing "Hey Jude" or something like that. And the crowd just loved Big Cass, and it was a great tag team match. And I almost thought they were about to go over Enzo and Cass, but pretty much in the end, Dash and Dawson got the win over them, which was a really great tag team match. And even Big Cass and Enzo, they don't even need the tag team titles. These guys were so over, you couldn't even tell if they were gonna win or lose. But pretty much they knocked Enzo off the top rope, and they hit the Shatter Machine on Enzo and won the match. But I gotta say, the tag division is really improving over there. Now, let's get to one of the weakest matches of the night. Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Which Apollo Crews, everybody said, was carrying this guy throughout the whole match. And even when Corbin threw him out the ring, he was like, "You should have stayed in Ring of Honor. Stay in your gyms." And I loved when he messed up a move and the crowd started chanting, "Botchamania, Botchamania." And they said, "Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is." And I thought Apollo Crews was really going to go over, but the match was really kind of somewhat clunky in a way. And I think Crews was carrying him, and this is one of the guys that had best to work in there, but this is what happened. You sent them out there for almost, 12 minutes in this match, and I think the wrong guy went over, which I guess has ended Apollo Crews' undefeated streak right there because of Corbin. I wasn't really impressed right there. That was probably one of the worst matches of the night. Nia Jax was talking in the back, and Asuka pretty much showed up behind and says, "What did you want?" And she talked about her match against Bayley tonight. Bayley won against Nia Jax for the NXT Women's Championship. The crowd was over with Bayley. Ring introductions began, and pretty much some say there was a lot of repetitive moves over and over, from the leg drops and the ice pick or whatever, guillotine submission, and some thought it was a little bit repeated themselves. The crowd was just chanting so many things. I was almost distracted throughout the match because I can't tell what the crowd's chanting every minute because they're so over for anybody. But pretty much Bayley was able to hold that submission for a very long time to defeat Nia Jax, holding the title. And I don't know, probably Asuka's going to be next for the title, which I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I think that'll be great. But overall, it was still a great match between Nia Jax and Bayley. And as we get into the main event, Samoa Joe came out going against Finn Balor, who came out as Jack the Ripper with the top hat. I was getting telling you, he had like the ink on his back. It was awesome. It was awesome. Joe was still over, but he didn't get that big of a pop like Finn Balor did. And both guys, this was probably the best match of the night, folks. Best match of the night, well, of the day, in my opinion. UK is nighttime. Over here, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm watching a wrestling show. But it was a great main event to end the show. Balor, which I almost thought was going to win. Joe was going to win even out of the way. He was just taking those kicks and then just no selling and going in at Finn Balor. Finn Balor was able to get that coup de grace on him, hit that kick, winning the match, beating Samoa Joe in the ring. So I don't know what's going to happen next, but it just looked great. It looked really great. The crowd was over. People loved it. It wasn't as much chance as it was before, but everybody was saying, "This is awesome. This is awesome." And just chanting both guys' names. Loving the match. Best match of the night. This whole show was excellent. Another excellent takeover special from NXT. Better than what WWE's in the main roster is going on. Some people really believe NXT should just be a separate brand from itself, so it wouldn't have to be involved with the WWE. Or this is Triple H's creation, so once again, NXT always kills it. Again, even in a London crowd, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the U.S. to watch this takeover special like pay-per-view. So once again, great show for NXT. Joe versus Finn Balor, match of the night. And hey, I loved it. Better than TLC pretty much. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.